Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM, and today I'm going to be introducing you to CreataPBX, and this is the first video of many that we'll be sending to you just to get you to understand what we are and why are we so different to everyone else. Now, to understand us, we probably have to tell you what everyone else does. Now, with a phone package, you're probably looking at the phone bills, the phones, and let's say the PBX or the Cloud PBX as you've got it. Now, when we try to introduce people to CreataCRM, we're trying to change the way they work and how they do business. Now, at the moment, you are probably working out, well, what are we? And we're trying to say, well, what you're used to is this, which is the phone bills and the phone itself and the PBX. Now, for us, we are just the PBX. Now, we'll go through that a bit later, but the fact is, if you guys find a very good company who's reputable, who's a SIP trunking service that has very cheap phone rates, we're happy to work with them. If you have existing phones, now we do prefer our own phones in a range of reasons, but if you have your own phones that are SIP provided features in there, we're happy to work with that. All we're wanting is a Cloud PBX. So how does it work is that we are CreataCRM with a CreataPBX system that does so much more. That obviously we will centralize all your systems, all your emails, all your information into one system, and then allow you to phone from that in and liberate your company to work anywhere and break the boundaries of your business, not just with your office, but now you can work anywhere and have the freedom with the power of all the features, and we'll go through all that. And what we're trying to teach people to change the way they do their business, and CreataCRM is designed to really put everything into one location so you can empower your staff to work anywhere in the cloud. So what we say to you, now you can use all our systems like we can provide you a SIP trunking service. Now that's a bit of IT talk, but we can provide you all the solutions. Or for example, you can shop around for people who do phone bills and so forth. You can use your own existing phones. The only thing we ask is we must take care of the PBX system, which is really the one that routes the calls, and you can answer a call on your soft phone, your phone. It can route your voicemails, conference calls, all those facilities, and I'll go into deeper detail on what that is. So the PBX system, we start at $27.50, and that's hosting in Amazon, our PBX. Now you get all these features, and there's a list of them, and there's all on our websites, but you'll be able to get the full functionality of a PBX. And you're probably going to be saying, can I do this? You probably can. Can I do that? You probably can. And we go through and do the intelligence side of routing the phone numbers and so forth. That's one nice feature, but what we want to do is a lot more than just that, and we'll go through that. The other thing about it is you get the PBX, which means you can, obviously you can have a phone on your mobile phone, you can have a phone on your computer, you can have phones, you get 20 extensions, and we're not going to do what a lot of companies do, is they charge you per extension, and all of a sudden their phones explode. Remember, we're charging $27.50 a month for this, and we add the features onto it. So you're really going to have a mindset change, because you're going to shop around and realize that the full functionalities that we offer is going to be absolutely affordable, because we've designed from ground up. It's all our own technologies. We're not piggybacking on a lot of expensive techs that's going to hurt us over the long run. We've put a lot of hard effort to make sure that we keep to affordable price for our small business, so they can equip their staff and not have a big dent in their budget, and we're trying to teach people to change their ways for a range of reasons. So what is CreataCRM in the feature list? Now, what we're going to go through in a brief presentation on here is what we do completely different to everyone else, in the sense of the pricing scope as well. First of all, we have presence of colleagues. Now, we know that other software does that, but not only that, we can see in the screenshot here, and we'll go through in other videos exactly how it works, is that I can obviously show that I'm available. So I can be, I was working at home today, and I can have the staff know that I'm available. I'm also working on on a video, doing a screenshot, and they can see that I'm actually on a particular job. And now that means that you can even be on a job in the office or job somewhere in another location, because we've got geolocations to map where you are, so staff can say, well, that person is in that location, in that area, when you log on to Creator itself. It also shows up that time working on what you're doing as well, which is the clock here, and then how long you've been working for today. So I've been working for about 11 hours, where my other staff, Lincoln, he worked for 7 hours and 19 minutes for today. So it shows you just not only about Creator, it talks about the timesheeting and how long have you worked today. So it also helps the managers understand, well, making sure everyone is doing their bit for their business and making sure that they are working really well, and really gives confidence in the business owners that when you are starting to allow your staff to work off-site or work at home, that they're actually doing the right thing for you as a business as well. The trust factor is important too for business owners. The availability is really important inside of Creator. And also what you can see in the screenshot is that Lincoln said that he's back on Thursday. So he's not here tomorrow in the office, he's back on Thursday, and that's telling me that we can actually tell him what he's going to do and what will he be doing tomorrow. And obviously it's Tuesday today, so he's going to take Wednesday off. Now the other things we've got in Creator is you've got the quick dial inside of Creator. Now on this screenshot over here, you can see all the extensions of the people, and you can see when you're in Creator, if they're on the phone within, you will be able to see which person they're on the phone with as well. So that really helps you when you're away from the office. You can say, well, they're actually on a phone call, and then who they are on with. You've got quick dial extension, so when you go to a central database, you can do a quick dial to make a phone call into your system, and it dials through, and that saves time and money just to not worrying about where's the numbers and what's going on here, when you can actually just have a phone at home and dial through from there. It will log also the inbound and outbound phone calls as well. So every call gets logged, shows you that when you receive a call, it gets logged, and when you send a call, it gets logged as well. Now the other things you've got is a phone hut as well, and that allows you to log the call later. So that means is that every call that you receive or send out, you can have the ability to go back and write the notes. And what we found with Creator is that when you got a lot of phone calls, and the facts are you get quite busy at work, and it's hard to start noting down everything that you do. So you have the ability to go back and write down what you've done with the phone call itself. You can then do an activity type, what was it about, and then make any follow-up calls or dismiss it once you type it in the notes. So it gives you the ability to go through all the calls you have made in the systems. Now the other element about this is that I can go home, make some phone calls, and then forget that I've made some phone calls, go change the extension, and then log them later as well. We have the ability to add, if you've got a call that came through, you can go back and create a new contact from that particular person as well, and then you can even link a job to it. So you can actually be on a soft phone, receive a call, and then assign that actual call to a job. So you can actually make money for your company by just going, well, this was a 30-minute tech job, I can assign it back to the job, and that can get billed. So you can actually find Creator will actually start to make a lot more money for you, because every moment of your time will be tracked and logged, and you can start going back and finding out that you've made about a 50-minute phone call, put into the system as well, and also really log everything that you need to do. So you can create jobs in that, existing jobs, you can link to it as well, and the other thing is you can make follow-up calls. So you can go through your logs through the day, go, oops, I had a phone call here, and I can make follow-up calls in here. So with Creator, we've done an amazing job by just not only having a PBX that's really inexpensive, but we've added a lot more features with the system as well. That really, our goal is to really liberate your business and really bring project management, job management, sales management, all the systems into your element here. So I hope this first video helps you just on an overview of creating the phone system. I know the key thing that when people talk to us about the PBX, they They think it's a phone system, and it really gets confusing. What we've had to do is take the whole PBX away and then make it enhance the features to really how to run a business, and that's what we've achieved and made it very inexpensive as well. So please look at other videos that are on the website, or straight away give us a call and start asking for more questions or information to be sent to you. Happy to help you with anything. Thanks. If there's anything we can do, give us a call now. Thanks.